Welcome back to Just the Facts, where we talk about just facts, only facts, no opinions, just facts. I'm your host today, Alex Irwin, along with my friends Hunter.
Hello.
And Chloe.
Hello.
How you guys doing today?
Doing all right.
Doing all right?
Doing all right.
How are you?
Well, I'm doing great because we're in the middle of a radiothon right now.
Yes, we are.
That is true.
Currently, in this moment.
You know, maybe you guys should be a bit more excited about
We
radiothon.
are very excited about Radiothon, Alex.
Oh, okay. Woo! Yeah, see, we need energy like Hunter. And see, since we're on Radiothon, I'm the host for today, so I get to choose the topic.
Mm-hmm.
Today's topic is radio facts. See, I thought that was clever.
It's clever.
It was clever. I'll give you that one.
It's very nice.
Thank you. Well, Chloe, what's your radio fact?
I get to start.
You get to start.
I get to do the honors of doing the first radio fact.
Yes.
Okay.
Radio fact for Radiothon.
I got a 1980s fact.
Ooh.
Again. So, in the 1980s, you could download video games from the radio. Isn't that bizarre? I thought that was really interesting. I was like, wow, this is crazy. So basically, now this is some techie stuff I don't understand. But basically, computer programs and video games were both stored on audio cassettes way back in the day.
Okay.
So that meant that their data could be transmitted easily over the radio.
Huh.
So then there was like programs that were going up on the radio where people were broadcasting, and they were like broadcasting video games. And people were able to download them right onto their computers.
That's
wacky. Funky.
That is
Isn't it?
funky.
And I thought that was so weird. I was like, how do you... I just didn't really understand how that worked, but then I was like reading about it, and I think it's super interesting.
Can't wait to stream No Man's Sky over FRS.
No Man's
Airwaves.
Sky?
Can't wait to play Doom on my radio.
Yeah.
No, not on the
Twisting-
radio, on the computer. You
Right.
put it on your computer.
Yes. I'm just imagining like playing Doom, like with the little
The
dial,
little knobs.
The
the little
little
knob, like you
dials.
turn left to like move left, and like you press like the AM FM button to shoot.
The little like frequency, like little graph kind of thing where you have like the radio stations.
Mm-hmm.
That's like displaying what's going on.
It's like
There you go.
That is funky. That's a pretty cool fact.
Thank
you. Know
you.
What? Good fact. Good
Thank
fact.
you.
Certified good fact.
Certified
thanks,
good
guys.
fact from
Wow.
a cool guy.
I'm a cool guy, too.
You're a
Wow.
cool guy.
This is a good day.
Hey Hunter,
Hey,
how you doing?
not too bad yourself.
Bing bong.
I was about to swear.
What's your fact for today?
So instead of an 80s fact, I brought a 20s fact, a 1920s fact.
Ooh.
In 1921 World Series between New York Giants and New York Yankees, it was the first sports broadcast on the radio. It was also the Yankees' first World Series appearance.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I am anti-Yankee. Gotta love the Mets, baby. Love the Mets.
Let's go Mets.
Let's go Mets. Mets are like, like the middle child. I wouldn't know because I'm an only child.
I'm also an only child.
And I'm the youngest child.
Well,
So none
the
of-
Mets
okay.
are like the middle child.
True.
That's why you gotta root for them occasionally.
Occasionally.
Occasionally. I don't think I've
Interesting.
watched a baseball game like for at least half my life at this point. But
I don't think I've watched a baseball game.
I've watched like 2 in my whole life, and that's because I had to go.
you had to go.
Yeah.
I used to go to like the Long Island Ducks games back in the
Mm.
day. I know. A name like the Ducks. Imagine being a Ducks fan.
Bro, that team is destined to lose.
Yeah. they were okay, honestly.
They get crushed by the Geese.
The geese.
Ducks versus Geese rivalry.
The Long Island Ducks and the New York City Geese.
No, I think it was the Long Island Ducks and like somewhere from Connecticut, blue crabs.
Blue crab.
I know. It's so dumb.
That's weird.
So silly names. Well, I have a pretty cool radio fact. All right.
Okay.
It is from the beginning of radio. So I have like a 1900s.
An
Fact
1800s
here.
fact.
No, not
Perhaps.
1800s.
No.
1900s.
Not
Oh.
quite.
Not quite.
No, there was. You took Mike Igo's class. Anyway, Alex, go ahead.
This is Snope certified.
Nope, sir.
1900s.
Okay, so that I'll accept it then.
Back in 1908, atop the Eiffel Tower, Lee DeForest transmitted the first ever public broadcast to the Parisian suburbs.
Wow.
Yes, in 1908. He became the first radio DJ with this, and he played I couldn't find any information on what he played, but I bet it was some groovy tunes.
I bet. Oh man.
I'd like to imagine he's out there like, just like, like an actual DJ, just like Marshmallow or something. That's like the first thing broadcast on radio.
It apparently broadcasted like 500 miles far, which is like pretty
Wow.
crazy.
That is pretty far.
He was the inventor of the audion tube, which is the reason like we can transmit stuff, because it was the first like device that could amplify audio waves,
Right.
and that's like the basis of transmitting, you know. But I think the fact that really puts the cherry on top for this is that he did this while he was on his honeymoon. And you know what? Being that dedicated to the craft, to be like, listen, honey, I love you, but I gotta climb the Eiffel Tower real quick. That's
He has his priorities straight.
he has his priorities
Yes, it
straight.
sounds like
he knew what he was doing.
Exactly.
Yep.
When he proposed to his fiance, he was like, I know where our honeymoon's gonna be.
I know, right? He planned this ahead.
This was the long haul.
She was playing checkers. He was playing chess.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Imagine doing that on your honeymoon.
He asked her out and was like, I want to use you to get to the Eiffel Tower.
I'm sure he planned it that far ahead.
I'm
Exactly.
sure. I'm sure
Yeah.
that was the only reason why he decided to propose.
Yes.
Just so he could
That's funny.
broadcast groovy tunes off the Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
And
Incredible.
thank you to him.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Lee DeForest.
Shout out.
Shout out to Lee.
Shout out to Lee
the
right now.
forest.
That's why
Lee
we're doing
DeForest.
Radiothon right now, because of Lee.
Yes.
That's why we can be here.
Yes. Thank you, Lee. See, it all ties in together.
It does. see?
Truly.
Yeah.
Well, that has been Just the Facts. I would like to thank Chloe and Hunter for getting some cool radio facts today.
Yeah, of course.
You're
man.
welcome.
Yes, very very fun, funky radio facts, and I hope the rest of you are enjoying Radiothon. There's a lot more awesome programming to come. But this has been Just the Facts. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Enjoy Radiothon.
Good
Or
night.
else.